Hello friends, welcome to the part 3 video of July week 3 current affairs. And the art and culture section, we are going to see about Pulikali and then about Sangeeta Kalanidhi award. So Pulikali is a colorful recreational folk art of Kerala, and it is also known as Kaduva Kali, and it is a 200-year-old art carefully preserved by the artists of the state. The literal meaning of Pulikali is the play of the tigers, so hence the performance revolve around the theme of tiger hunting. This folk art is mainly practiced in Thrissur and in the Palghat district of Kerala. So this is performed on the 4th day of Onam, which is known as the Nalam Onam, where the performers painted like tigers and hunters in bright yellow, red, black and a tiger mask on the face dance to the beats of instruments like uduku and takil. So this folk art is said to be introduced by the then Maharaja of Cochin, Shaktan Tampuran, 2 centuries ago, and this was in news as this folk art is currently fading in Kerala due to state apathy and shortage of funds. The next one is about the Sangeeta Kalanidhi award. It is the title awarded yearly to an expert Carnatic musician by the Madras Music Academy. So it is an annual award given away by the Madras Music Academy. This honor is considered as one of the highest awards in Carnatic music. And M.S. Subbulakshmi is the first female musician to receive this coveted award. So this is in news as this year it is conferred on vocalist Aruna Sairam. Moving on to the international relations section, let's see about Israel's newly adopted Jewish nation law. This law makes Israel mainly a Jewish state and also puts Hebrew above Arabic as official language, which fuels the anger of its Arab minority in the country and also in turn fueling the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. So Israel's parliament adopted a law defining the country as the nation state of the Jewish people, provoking fears that it could lead to blatant discrimination against Arab citizens. So what does the law say? Called the Basic Law, Israel as the nation state of the Jewish people. This legislation essentially defines Israel first and foremost as a Jewish state. Among its 11 provisions, it describes Israel as the national home of the Jewish people and says the right to exercise national self-determination there is unique to the Jewish people. It also reiterates the status of Jerusalem under Israeli law, which defines the city as the complete and united capital of Israel. Controversially, the law singles out Hebrew as the state's language, effectively prioritizing it above Arabic, which has for decades been recognized as an official language alongside Hebrew. So thus Arabic, which was previously considered as an official language, was granted only a special status with this law. So in one of its clauses, the law stresses the importance of development of Jewish settlement as a national value, though it is unclear whether this also alludes to settlements in the Israeli occupied West Bank. So this bill has been under discussion since it was first introduced in the year 2011 and has undergone multiple amendments, with the final version dropping altogether sections regarded as discriminatory. Israel has no constitution. So remember this, there is no written constitution for Israel, but instead passed over time a series of basic laws which have constitutional status. So this nation state law is the 14th such basic law. So the issue of Israel as a Jewish state has become increasingly important in recent years and a key dispute between Israel and the Palestinians. So with this law, the Arab lawmakers and Palestinians called the law racist and said it legalized apartheid. Others said it neglected to specify equality and Israel's democratic character, implying the country's Jewish nature comes first. This move has provoked fears that it could lead to discrimination against Arabs who are minority in the Israel. Now let's see about the 100th birth anniversary of Nelson Mandela. The Nelson Mandela International Day was observed globally on July 18. The year 2018's International Day marks the 100th birth anniversary of Mandela, the anti-apartheid revolutionary. The centenary year offers an occasion to reflect on Mandela's life and legacy and to follow his call to make the world a better place. The Nelson Mandela Foundation is dedicating the 2018 Mandela Day to action against poverty, honoring his leadership and devotion to fighting poverty and promoting social justice for all. The 2018 theme is Take Action, Inspire Change. About Nelson Mandela, he was a South African anti-apartheid revolutionary, political leader and philanthropist who served as President of South Africa from 1994 to 1999. So for his efforts in promoting social justice, democracy and peace, he was awarded dozens of prestigious accolades, including the Nobel Peace Prize and the US Presidential Medal of Freedom. And his autobiography is known as Long Walk to Freedom, which was published in the year 1994. So the next one is about the Countering America's Adversaries Through Sanctions Act, CATSA. So it is a US federal law that imposed sanctions on Iran, North Korea and Russia. It includes sanctions against countries that engage in significant transactions with Russia's defense and intelligence sector. And this has generated significant concern in India, which is heavily dependent on Russia for military hardware, and especially in recent times with the purchase of S-400 defense missile system from Russia. We'll see about it in detail in future classes. As of now, for the prelims perspective, just remember that CATSA is a US federal law that imposes sanctions on Iran, North Korea and Russia, and also sanctions against countries that engage in significant transactions with Russia's defense and intelligence sectors. Now let's see about the places in news. The first one is Dara, which is a city in Syria. This was in news as the Syrian rebels in southern city of Dara were surrendering their weapons to the government forces. The second place in news is the Mustang, which is in Pakistan. This district was in news due to a bomb blast that occurred here. So remember that Dara is a city which is in Syria and Mustang is a district which is in Pakistan. So thank you friends for watching my video. If you like them, do give a thumbs up, use the comment sections and share my videos. We'll meet you soon with the next video. Until then, have a great day. Bye bye.